This is my Iron Man. I'm playing RuneScape one skill at a time in a random order, meaning I can't train any other skills other than the ones that I've already unlocked until I achieve 99, while also being unable to plan my route for any future skills. I've already spent about 300 hours training Hunter and another 150 or so training Cooking, and now it's time to do it all again in order to train Farming. This is CapeLocked. Well, here we are, the start of our newly unlocked Farming skill. And while that might not have been one of the more desired skills, that doesn't mean I don't plan to do my best to really come out of the gates swinging. We've got a lot to do and we've got a lot to cover, so I won't bore you with a long introduction, but I hope you enjoy the video. We had a fun start to the farming skill as I got to share this with the man behind the Eagle Feller series as we got to stream together on Twitch. So here I am to explain everything that happened. Starting with some lamps from Bayos. I knew I had more than just one, but at the moment in time I just couldn't remember how to get the others, but this did bump us up to level 4. Then, I went and bought some starter seeds from Draenor, not really having much of a plan, but knowing that this would at least help me get the ball rolling. Although I did, however, know that I wanted to collect a couple inventories of pineapple. I know these could be purchased for pretty cheap from charter ships, but with my very minimal stack of cash at the moment, I figured I could at least save some money here to instead spend on helping things along in the grind itself. While this is all going on, just want to give a quick shout out to Landon for hanging out with me for this stream. It was an absolute blast, and if you guys aren't already subscribed to him, I highly recommend checking out my brother on the opposite side of the coin in his Equilibrium Man series. I went to the easiest farming patch I could think of over in Varlamore near the Hunter Guild. I deposited some pineapple, raked my first couple patches to secure the first actual farming level being level 5, planted some marigold and potatoes, and from there just kind of started venturing around to any and all farming patches I could think of without much of a strategy. So we did hops over in Yanil, hops north of Lumbee, checked on my dead potatoes near Falador, and made sure to replant both patches now that the marigolds have grown in order to protect these newly planted spuds. I got level 6 over in Ardone after I remembered that it existed. I moved over to the Catherby allotments. I went back to Draenor to buy out the stock of seeds I wanted a couple of times. Back to Varlamore hitting level 7 while replanting the entire field of dead crops. Remember the Hosidius patches existed and went to visit over there. Back to Falador again to check on my successful taters to secure level 8. Flash forward over to Ardy to check on the mostly dead crops and replant everything, but managing to at least reach level 9 in the process. And then visited Catherby again to see that everything has survived the growing stages to end off the stream for the night, leaving us at level 10. Alright, I did some reading, and I think I have to get my lamps from Veos that I thought I had. I think I have to get them here. Yeah, I got something you've given me. You should give me 2 lamps? 2 lamps? Yeah, there we go. This is the ones I thought I had last night when I was streaming with Equilibrium Man, but now that I've got them, I can go ahead and do into farming. That's a nice and clean 500 experience to bring us to level 12. Can I grow tomatoes? And then I got one more to dump in there. Just to help jumpstart this thing, I'm now at level 14. We don't grow mare until. Yippee! Holy fuck, there's a lucky and look at it. Go, 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 go. I've been here for too long, so my fucking thing is out, but there's no one else really around. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, the counts first. Lucky and Bling, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Please. Yes! Oh my god. Holy fuck. The fucking notification I got that was in my fucking area. Holy fuck. Lucky and Bling. All that for you, Longo. Disappointing, but at least I could fucking say I've got a Lucky and Bling, I guess. I don't even fucking know. I don't know. And I missed the actual level up message. But you know, level 15 farming. This one I did manage to record. Level 16. That is now 17 farming. No level up message, unfortunate. 18 farming. And with this, we are level 20, no, not 20, level 19, almost level 20. We're gonna go Terramin though. Ooh. Alright, and now we are truly level 20. So we can now grow sweet corn. Ooh. Hell yeah. Alright, well, in hindsight, looking at my inventory, I probably should have banked some more of this stuff and had more like run energy and less weight. But we're going to be doing Garden of Death. As we're now level 20, that is something that we can do, and that will bump us to around 30, maybe 31 even, with the whopping 10,000 farming experience it's going to give. So I've got some food, I've got some super anti-poison that I've stocked up on from the Castle War spawn, and we will see how this goes. Okay, so the scary part of this whole quest is all the lizardmen I have to kind of run past. I don't have to defeat any of them. They do have a max hit of 11, and that is obviously more than 10, so we just gotta kind of hope for the best that we don't get just one shot here. So I'm gonna turn my run on, and I've got my course. I've got to go in and then just straight down, and hopefully I can make it to where I gotta go in time before I get downed. So without further ado, run. Drink the poison. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna eat the cake just because. Just play it safe here. I'm gonna press a lot of them here. Go. Okay, eat that one. Good. Go. Come on, just don't be that guy. Ah, 6. Okay, we can do it. We're good. We're out. I think we're past them all. Okay. Whew. We made it past phase 1 of the difficulty here. Honestly, it's probably not much, but there's a wooden shield here that I'm going to take, and if it helps me have a little bit more defense, I'll take it. So let me search what I got to search, and then we'll kind of go on from there. And we got to go now back through it, so once again, we're going to turn our run on and hope for the fucking best here. So I got 2.5 minutes of super anti-poison. It's a 7. Owie. Keep running. Eat that one. We're good. We're so good. Okay, we made it. Ah! Just hang on here for now. Where am I going? Just all the way out then up? Okay, I can do that. One more dude to run past. He's not that guy. Oh, he didn't even try. Yeah, alright. 2 runs past. I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to pass that area, but we will gladly take it. We board this boat. That'll take us to Lake Mulch. Or Mulch Island, I guess. Eee. Aerial fishing is a place where I will be at some point in my journey, but for now we're just gonna go into the hole here and continue on with this quest. We're gonna go inspect some vines. Another translation done. On to the next. Well, this looks like to be round 3 of Please Don't Kill Me. Looks like I'm gonna have to pass these 2 guys. It's thankfully not multi-combat, so I'm just gonna fucking turn my run on and just hope for the best here. Go. Eat cake. We're good. We're poisoned, but drink that, and we're goody. Climb to the hole. Let me in. Get me out. Okay. All is good. Alright, that is now 3 translations done. Gotta keep going. I've decided that instead of risking dying, I'm going to instead just teleport to the Hunter Guild, and I'll pay to take the boat to where I need to go. Taking the coward's way out. The way it should be. Alright, now time for the last bit of translating. And that is now all 4. We've got pretty much everything good to go. I don't have room to take it. Okay, hold on. Just drop some cake on the ground. We'll pick it up later. 5-second rule. Take the note. Yes. Read the note. A lot of words. Garden of Death completed. 10,000 farming experience for me, and 1 more quest point. Which means, although you've now discovered the fate of the old ones, you feel that there could be more to find. Perhaps you should continue exploring and see if you can fully translate the stone tablets. I don't think I care to do that, but that is 30 farming now. You know, grow willow trees. And I've been holding on to these lamps this whole time. I had some frog tokens in the bank, so we went ahead and just kind of stockpiled those. We'll do on farming. And on farming. And on farming. And then what's next? On farming. Another one for farming. yet another one for farming, and then we'll get a full level off these lamps, putting us now at, oh, a full 2 levels. God damn. Now at farming level 32. We can now grow Ranar weed. Hooray! Well, I'm too low of a level to do Tithe Farm, like, actually. I do have all the garden pies I baked. I've got like over 250 of these motherfuckers. Boost me to 35, which is high enough level to do this. So while I am not good at Tithe Farm, since I have not done it much, I'm gonna try my best. So I'm gonna grab just a bunch of these seeds. I forgot I need to eat the pie first. I'm gonna eat the pie, then I'm gonna eat a bunch of these seeds. Just give me, I don't know, 500 just to fucking throw a number out there. And I will do what I can to not fuck this up. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so the goal here is to ideally get enough points for Caller's Can, as many of you have recommended that as the first item I should be getting from the Tithe Farm reward shop, since it'll cut down on the amount of weight I have to carry around and kind of help my level 1 agility go a little further. So I realized I would need more than the 500 seeds I initially grabbed, and this time just entered with the full 10,000 because they don't have any weight, and honestly, why not just grab all of them in case you want to go a little further than you initially planned. Also, just want to quickly apologize for the awful camera angle you guys are having to witness and being just so zoomed out, but that's just kind of how it is at Tithe Farm, but I'll try to minimize how things are. With every stage being a minute long, that means it must be watered within that minute or the fruit will die. The entire growth cycle is about 3 minutes long from the second you plant it until the moment you're able to harvest it. So the strategy here is plant the seed and water it immediately before moving on to the next allotment, and then just kind of going through the cycle watering each planting as you go. You can easily manage this and do up to about 20 fruits at a time without having to really put a ton of effort in. So while I get myself more accustomed to Tithe Farm, I figure I'll stick to the strategy for the time being. Honestly, after doing this 100, this shit's a lot easier than I remember it being. I think I just didn't have enough watering cans when I tried to do it on my main, but we've got 100. We can now deposit for that sweet, juicy experience. And get all the way up to level 36 farming. Now grow dwellberries and grapes. We no longer need the garden pies, which is very lovely. Very, very lovely. I'm gonna keep grinding these out for a little bit until we can get some of those sweet, sweet rewards we so desire. Alright, just tried a run where instead of doing 20, I did 25. As you can see by my 22, I didn't quite do it well. I think I could do it if I had either one more watering can or the, I don't even know the guy's name, the fucking watering can you get from here, the Gricklers, whatever the hell, the Gricklers can or whatever the hell. By that, maybe I could have done it because I had to stop to refill my water once, and I think that really slowed me down. But I'm just gonna go back to doing just the 20 each and every time, and then once I get the upgraded can, then I'll do that. I'll try 25 a second time. We'll see how it goes. But for now, just the 20 is fine. Alright, so if we can all ignore the extra 3 seeds, or extra 3 fruit that I have, that would be great. I tried the 25 method again, and I fucked it up even more, but that's another 100 deposited. And we are now 39 farming. Wow. How cool. This whole run, I've been telling myself, I'm just gonna plant 19, get myself back to the nice and even perfect 100. But muscle memory just decided, no, you're gonna do all 100. So here's another 101, with 100 getting us to 42. Now grow curry trees. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Hell fucking yeah. 105 points. We are, I think, just over halfway to getting the can. So we'll do a couple more runs and then we'll cash in that sweet, sweet prize. There we go. This time I managed to kind of even out and balance my fruit once again to the nice and clean 100. So we're currently at 42. This big chunk of XP will now get us to 43, almost 44. Almost 44. 43. We will gladly take it. Couple more trips and we get the can is ours. Funnily enough, I'm about to get a level off of just harvesting these motherfucking things. So, not even a big EXP drop, but this will now be 44 farming. There it is. Too bad I can't really stop to read because we are on the Tithe Farm timer. Alright, well I went looking and it turns out the thing that I missed and was unable to read is that we got access to Irrit herbs, I believe. I've already kind of forgotten, but I'm like 90% sure that was the right one. But now this is an important level we are about to get, as we are now level 45, which means we can do maple trees, but more importantly, we can access the farming guild, which we will check out after this next inventory, because the next inventory will be the last inventory we need to do before we get the can. So without further ado, let's get that can. So while I'm at 175 plus the 26 points that I currently have in my inventory, I'm gonna do the last one because I like big numbers, and getting the 100 gets me big numbers, so that's what we're gonna do. Alright, that will be the last run before we can purchase this can. I learned that I can kind of monitor not monitor, but I can kind of maintain my run energy if as soon as I finish the last little bit, I turn off my run and I walk to water up or to fill these watering cans, and then I walk to plant the first seed, and when I turn my run on at the first seed, then I typically only lose about 10 run energy, which honestly is less than I thought it would be with just 1 agility, but we will gladly take it. And now we can deposit. That'll bring us up to 210 points total, level 46 farming, which doesn't really get us much for the account, but that is great news. I kind of misinterpreted the time that this would be taking. In the wiki, or on the wiki, it says it's about 3 minutes till harvest for the fruit. So I assumed that doing the 3 minutes 5 times would be all it is, but I'm dumb and forgot about the fact that I'm doing multiple rows of 3 minutes. It's like this one being done at 3 minutes over here does not mean that this one, the very last one I'm harvesting, will also be done at that same point. Then I also have to fill things up and yada yada yada. It's just not really working out. Okay, so now that we've got the points, we've got everything we need, we can talk to you. Is there just, yeah, rewards? There we go. I want your watering can, my good sir. Buy the one. There we go. The first collection slot from Tithe Farm. The beautiful, beautiful watering can. While we won't be able to fully green log it because we can't get the herb sack without herb lore levels, we can at least get the outfit, the seed box, and the watering can. So we can go ahead and bank all this fucking crap and just have the one, and that'll reduce our weight by quite a lot. So we're gonna go do that. Funny enough, as soon as I stopped recording, I got a beekeeper vent, which I can then use the lamp. And no, not cooking. No, that was out of your habit there. So then we can put that now on farming and actually get an additional level. 47 cooking. Cooking, god damn it, get cooking out of the brain. 47 farming, getting out grow watermelons. There we go, so we dropped our weight from -2 to now -6. We are 4 pounds lighter. We will absolutely take it. Big dubs. Well, we made it into the farming guild. I talked to Guildmaster Jane to get my first easy contract, and it's motherfucking dwellberries. A seed I don't have, but I think I might be able to get. But I'm going to go ahead and plant some stuff here just because I can, and then I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get my hands on some dwellberry seeds. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. So the wiki says that the wise old man will give tasks to players, both in easy and hard tiers. And rewards, he will give things like coins, gems, herbs, runes, and seeds, as well as prayer experience if a player has more than 3 prayer experience, which I don't. And if you have to kill the thing under the bed, it would give a hit points experience. So while most of the tasks I can do, the thing under the bed, and if he ever asks for cowhide, I believe those are the only 2 things I'm not able to do. Delivering letters, I can do those. Handing in other various items, I can do those. So, in theory, it says the dwellberry is uncommon. It doesn't give a rate, but it's anything I can do for you. Okay. Here's the letter. Where do I need to go? Port's room. Southwards to some cliffs. He lives on the beach there. Alright, cool. So that's one I can do. So we'll do a couple of these, and hopefully see if we can get lucky and get some dwellberry seeds, but I don't know. I'm not too hopeful, but I figure it's worth a shot, because other than getting a seed pack from the Tithe Farm, which I don't want to waste points in seed packs just yet, so this seems to be my next best bet. to completing my first easy contract, and then hopefully I can get lucky and get some more seeds that I can then just plant and do more and more easy contracts, but we'll see how it goes. Well, I did one task and got some money, and then the very next task was raw rat meat, an item that I didn't realize was on the list of things I had to get, so we're already locked out of this option. Sad to say. Alright, well, the bright side is that even if I can't do this, I've at least got the Tithe Farm minigame up, so I can now just sit, read a little book here, and teleport my way to a lovely bit of farming experience, as well as the minecarts that are near there. That'll let me take me straight to the fucking farming guild itself, so I've got some good ways of getting around for this little grind. Alright, so we're gonna do some more Tithe Farm. I need more points to get the outfit, obviously. But I figure since I'm not gonna be using my teleport, obviously, while I'm in here, I grabbed the spottier cape to bring my weight down even further. So I'm sitting at negative 11 points, obviously, as I slowly get the outfit and replace the, like the little hunter suit I've got on. My weight will get higher and higher, but I figure at least I can wear the spottier cape without affecting the weight while I'm in here. And then obviously when I'm using the hunter cape for getting around, then I probably won't be doing Tithe Farm. So I'll kind of mix it up from time to time. But I figure with the can, I'm going to go ahead and try the method where I do 25 instead of just 20. So I'm going to look it up, get a good idea of what I got to do, and then we'll see how well it goes. You're going to see some tile markers on the ground that I ended up yoinking from the wiki as the recommended guide or strategy to doing 25 fruits at a time instead of just 20. The big difference here is that now instead of clicking the seed and then clicking the allotment I want to plant it in, I'm instead aiming to click on certain tiles to ensure that my character is covering as much ground as possible, while still making my way through and planting the seeds and watering them. Obviously, more fruit in a run means less time per fruit overall, which means if I'm not being careful with my clicks and end up making a mistake, that means I'm losing fruit, which I do end up doing here. I'm making too many mistakes, and instead of attempting to power through and risk things even more, I'm instead just going to take my lumps and only get the fruit I know I'm able to do. Alright, so while I never really nailed it, I did my own kind of tile markers, and I think this is going to work a little bit better. I still need some practice. I did let a couple die and had to just kind of sit there and watch 2 grow just now. But I think with a little bit of practice, like I said, I think I can nail the full runs of 25. But we will definitely see how that goes. But this will now be a big chunk of experience, a bunch more points, level 40 farming. So we can now grow the jangerberry bushes that we have a bunch in our bank thanks to the lovely, lovely impings. That is now 49 farming. Fuck yeah. We got some shit to do. We got one putting us at level 50. Gonna do Avanto. And then we got one more. Bam. 51. Pineapple plants. That is a nice and clean 150 points. So we're gonna come on out here. And we're going to go ahead and reward myself. Oh shit. Reward myself with, I'm gonna get the hat. 75. I'm gonna get the boots for, because I need this, right? 150, 125. I'm gonna get the boots as well. And I'm gonna buy that. And then there we go. There we go. Beauty. Alright, well, thankfully we are now level 51. I've got a bunch of excess pies. I can go ahead and use my garden pies to give me a bump in gardening. Gardening? Really? A bump in farming. So now you can see that I need to be level 54, currently level 51, so eat one of these. Search the table, we're gonna grab 10,000 seeds from here. And there we go. Now we can go ahead and do some Tithe Farm. I'll have to eat some pies just to keep my farming at 54 when I'm planting, but other than that, we are good to go. So without further ado, I'm gonna go grind some freaking farming. Alright, while it is awkward having to use pies to do it, I did manage it with the pies I had. I used literally all 5 that I brought, so I will have to go get more. But this is now the first 100 done. And this should bump us up right all the way up to fucking 53. Beautiful. We're gonna do bitter cap, double maple roots, probably something happened to 52, I don't really know. But more importantly, I still have to use pie dishes, but I don't have to use every single stat boost of the pie dish. I just have to use the 1 level, which means even if it bumps down from, like I was doing when I was doing 51 to 54, it's not gonna bump it down from 54 to 53, and then I'm fucked. I have a couple leeway, which means my pies are not going to go as quickly, and that is always a benefit, because then this will probably be the last time I have to actually use pies. So I'll bring just another 5, and then I would assume it'll bump me up to 54, and then I want to use pies again, so life is pretty darn good. Alright, another 100 done. That one went a lot smoother, not having to eat 2 pies. or 2 bites of the pie to kind of finish the run, but you can now deposit. Above us all the way up to 54.5. So no more pies needed. We are good on pies. And we now officially grow the fruit and quadruple willow roots, which I don't really care to because I can't chop them down myself. But hey, progress is progress. 55 farming from just harvesting and whatnot. We're gonna do mahogany trees and cacti. That's gonna be fun. Well, this will now be the end of a bit of a project grind I've been working on. As you guys can see, I've got 700 fruit to go. This should be more than enough to get the last bits of the outfit, as well as turning on auto weed, because fuck that shit. I might as well drop the rake and have less weight in my inventory. So this makes my level 1 agility go a little bit further than it normally does. So now we've got 700. We are currently level 55. This should now bring us to quite the jump. 56 with that. Very cool. We're gonna grow quorum. Okay, this will be 57. Now grow papaya trees. Another one, 58. Now grow white lilies, very lovely. Yet another, 59. Now grow white berry bushes. Now we're at 60. Yew trees is a big one. The first one that doesn't give us a level up, but just to finish it up, nice and lovely, totally. We're now at 61. Snape grass and triple maple roots, which, again, I don't really care about the trees, but we've got 340 points. Now we can go on out here. Bring us up to 288 total level. We can talk to the farmer here, Farmer Agricola, and grab the rewards. So we obviously need to, oh wow, I haven't fucking logged in, put down my pin. With 340 points, I need the jacket, so we're gonna buy one of those. I need the pants, we're gonna buy one of those. I require auto weed, I'm gonna buy that. We've got 15 points left. I'm gonna be saving that for some seed packs, but that is gonna be a lovely little addition now, just a full fit. Oh yeah, now we true get the good look at that. Nice through the window here. Now we truly look the part. Fuck yeah. Out of curiosity, I went to go check the little collection log here, and it says I've got 2 of each. Is that because there's like 2 versions of it, like body type A, body type B, or is that just something broken here? Because like, what's going on here? And there we have it. Quite the big chunk of things already crossed off of the to-do list. Started off a little slow, but eventually we got to level 20, completed what I believe to be the only quest we're able to do, being the Garden of Death, which skyrocketed the account up to being able to do Tithe Farm. Speaking of, majority of the unlocks from Tithe Farm are already done and out of the way, with just the seed box that remains, since I cannot get the herb sack without also having 58 herb lore. Although we did reach the farming guild, no farming contracts were able to be completed at the moment due to lack of dwellberry seeds. Once I get the seed box from Tithe Farm, I can happily dump points into seed pack after seed pack to help build up a good supply of each seed I could ever need. I do have a request for you guys, as I've been scratching my head trying to think of the answer, but obviously with doing farm runs, you typically use a ton of teleports and shortcuts to help make life easier, and again, obviously I don't have that just yet. I do have a Hunter skill cape, a Chronicle, home teleport, and minigame teleports, and I do also have access to things like charter ships, but seeing as they can be rather costly to use on a frequent basis, I'm hoping to avoid them as much as possible, until if and when I can accumulate a healthy stack of GP again. So if you got some ideas, leave them in the comments for me to read, or just join the Discord and let me know your thoughts on there. I'd like to thank all of you guys for watching, and a quick shout out to my channel members for choosing to go above and beyond to support me in the series, which, speaking of, the series has been submitted over on Rotten Lobsters, a new website that helps viewers find new creators and series to watch. So if you're enjoying the series and want to help it grow, there's a link in the description that will bring you to CapeLocked over there, and you can even leave a rating and review. It only takes a minute or two, and I love getting to read all the reviews you guys leave. But all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I hope you're excited for next week's. I hope to see you guys there. Later!